When all the world's cold, pull up a chair. When it gets rough out there, come have a beer. There will be bants with laughs, there will be news with views. We do it all for you. Watch AAA. You need distraction. Bring all your friends. Drop some donations. Stay till the end, where we all know your name. AAA. When all the shit gets old, come hang around. When you can't take the load, come put it down. There will be bants with laughs, there will be news with views. All of your friends here too at AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA.
That confused the fuck out of me. Ah! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand, and it's Friday, my dudes. Which, once again, and very much for some reason, means your host is your favourite Drunken Uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, on this Valentine's Day, guys. And just like you, sat there alone, yeah, so am I. Because, well, I mean, when one host says he isn't going to share, he goes, "Oh, Drunkle, can we switch days? Because, I've got vaginal responsibilities." You go, "All right, buddy, all right, no problem, I've got you back. Just make sure you come on hers." And then the other one fucking sends you a message, say, "Yeah, I'll be there, see you showtime." Oh, what do you know? Not here. But who have we got out there? Of course, St. Michael is out there. He says, "Welcome to Welsh Friday. And today I can time you out, you bitch. 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 24 hours. 1 minute. And it's going to go up. It's going to keep going up. We've got Jonathan Kate out there. Steve Dave is going as well. We've got Zero, Bookworm Addict, Shadowclaw, Advocatus, Darren Root, Fucktard 5, the best name on the internet. Good old Misfits out there as well. Austin Kasunik, or Autistic Kenny, as he's going to be known now. We've got Tear going on as well. We've got Shuru the Shitbag, Zed the Snarky. It's all looking good, isn't it? Coleman Thomas also said Welsh Friday. It's like you guys want to be timed out. All right, 5 minutes for you, prick. All right, so that was Steve Dave for the $4.50 for the Stray Bird Strut. Just in case you missed it, here you go again. Thank you very much. Steve Day says, "I don't give a flying fuck about you saying hi to your neighbours in the chat. The ratio is being left to die." Oh, excuse me, I got a cough. Ah! My Steve Dave impression, just like Steve Dave, plays havoc on the throat. Smash the like button, or my girl Sammy Buckshot's gonna say goodbye to your faces. Fuckwits! Well, you heard the man, Jesus Christ. And I've been around Steve Dave, not like obviously not physically, but like the guy. Fucking interrupted by that bird. So what was that? I mean, I just went very small. The bigger car, their chat gets berated for the light ratio. Boom. Well, here's what host is late. Boom. Now Sinatra isn't here, guys, so that's not an unexplained absence. We knew what was going on, and do you know what? I wouldn't say we're happy with it, but we're fine. We're fine with it. I mean, that's what's going on thus far. Remember what happens if we get a full line there on the old AAA bingo, or bingar, if you will. Bango? No, wrong day for that. On this Valentine's Day, then everyone's gonna get laid. And hey, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, some of us fucking need it. Do you know what I mean? So maybe do yourselves a favour. Do what we can to get your willy wet. Do you know what I mean? Use your genitals as God intended. Speaking of God, it's 0 the 0 for 4:15. A stray bird Strut says, ahoy, hoy, drunk. It said ahoy! And a happy constitutional crisis to you. Anyway, let's translate this bird. On my way back home, oh mama, baby, yeah. Not really one for the singing since I completed my degree, to be honest. I mean, I used to pay to do it. Now I get paid to do it. I mean, it's just nice to get paid to do anything, isn't it? Once again, it's Valentine's Day, guys. And if you ain't fucking, then you're probably getting fucked. Now, here's what I want to talk about, right? Because it's one of them days, isn't it? It's one of them days. Like I went to the pub. I went into the pub for a swift half because I came back from the gym and I went, oh fuck it. I was gonna do a Twitch stream, but then I went, do you know, I'm hosting the fucking show anyway, so I'm just gonna go shut my eyes for an hour, and I did, and it was amazing. But then I didn't want to get up, and then, you know, you get out of bed and you're cold, and it's fucking cold anyway, and so you know, here we are. This is the room we're in now. So I go to the pub for a swift half. Oh, it's full of couples, isn't it? Oh, it's full of couples. I mean, who the fuck is treating their fucking significant other to a slap-up Weatherspoons meal on Valentine's Day? Well, I don't think that marriage is going to last very long. Jesus Christ. But I go out to the bar, I sit down, put down my fucking coat, drape it over the back of the chair like the gentleman I am. Now, you know what that is? That's a universal sign for this table's fucking taken, right? I fucking go get my drink, turn around. This stupidly handsome bloke and his fucking bitch of a wife are sat at my table. They didn't sit in the chair, don't get me wrong. They just sat in the other two chairs. So, I mean, that, I'm like, fuck it. I just went and sat with them, right? It was awkward. They're chatting away. I'm sat there. They just like look at me like, what are you doing, mate? I went, what are you doing? Do you know what it means when when a coat, a jacket is draped over the back of a chair, mate? It means this fucking table's taken. And they went, can you leave? And I went, yeah, no, that's fair. So I went elsewhere. But what I want to talk about. Dude, it was fucking awkward, man. Because you know the kind of thing, like they're still chatting away, but like they get to the end of the conversation and then look over, like, what are you doing, mate? And I'm just looking at them as well. What I should have done was try to join the conversation, just be like, oh yeah, no, I think Mexico should have paid for it, you know? But don't sit at my fucking table, mate. Do you know what I mean? For fuck's sake. Darren Root says, I thought you would have had plans with Pond's daughter. Oh, you need Prawns? Steve Prawn's daughter? No. Alas, no. She's got a very big head and a very small face. It's not the kind of Asian I envisaged me handing my DNA over to. St. Michael says, so that couple had a pineapple? Guess that means they're open to other people. But the pineapple is a universal sign for swinging, isn't it, apparently? Yeah, Jesus. Oh, I could trust St. Michael to know that. That's what happens when you date a Canadian. So what I want to talk about to that, guys, is your chat-up lines. Or I get in America, you call them pick-up lines. Right? The cheesier, the better. Give me your fucking best. Because it's the day, isn't it? It's the day when all the people who, they've coupled off, they've found someone who is willing to put up with their pasty flesh, and they just go and do things to each other, right? Every fucking couple that was in the goddamn pub tonight as well, you go, oh, the bitches wear fucking makeup. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't happen a lot in a Weatherspoons in Derby. Bitches wear fucking makeup. They're going to be getting it on. Do you know what I mean? And you know the whole point about wearing a bitch wearing lipstick is them just trying to make their mouth look like a vagina. Which is, I mean, it's difficult, like, when you're dating a guy who's got a face like an ass anyway. But, yeah, okay, that's what they're doing, right? So you go, oh, she's all fucking dolled up and wearing her best finery. He's had a shave. They're fucking boning tonight. Do you know what I mean? So this is what's happening right now. It's currently 10:46 in the PM here in the sunny UK. Which means, I mean, let's say, probably 3/4 of the fucking population have coupled off, right? So let's just say 3/4 of the UK are currently either dripping or have something dripping out of them, right? I think that's probably fair to say, isn't it? Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to couplage, obviously. Hence why I'm here. And even then, where's my co-host as well? Like, it's Valentine's and I'm alone. I've been jilted, man. I've been stood up by what? I want to hear your best pickup lines, right? So when it comes to you walk into a bar and you see the little bit of fluff that you wouldn't mind sticking something inside, right? What do you go over and say? Obviously, women, this doesn't extend to you because you don't need pickup lines. You just need to be there, right? Preferably a little bit tipsy. But gentlemen of the chat, excuse me, what have you got? Show me your moves. I want to hear. I want to hear. Ian says that want to go halves on a bastard. That's okay. Straight to the point. I appreciate that as well. And there's no fucking about either. It's like, hey, bitch, want to get pregnant? I appreciate that, Ian. There's cutting out the middleman there. Do you know what I mean? That's cutting out the contraceptives, I suppose, you know. One of my favourites, Divine Petulance goes, nobody loves Drunkle. Nah, my mum loves me. Fuck you. Although she didn't text me her Wordle results today, so, you know, maybe you're onto something. One of my favourites is, Get in the Van. That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. John Traxon says, I may not be Fred Flintstone, but I can still make you bedrock. Like, okay, John Traxon, like, I didn't ask for fucking pickup lines from the 90s. There's got to be, I mean, there you go. Advocata says, want to do some coke. Now we're talking. That one is probably going to work. I mean, I'm expecting a load of fucking cheesy shit to come in, right? But that one, Advocatas, has actually probably got a success rate that no one really knows about. Do you know what I mean? Want to do some coke. You're golden. You're fucking golden. Donkey Punch says, I ain't got moves, I got married. Took an arrow to the knee. Well, God bless you, Donkey Punch. And happy Valentine's Day to you and Mrs. Donkey Punch. Molly says, still, my man let me know that he's okay, so I'm as happy as can be. That's a shit, innit? That's a shit, because today being Valentine's Day, I thought this was going to be the one day that Molly asks me out. But no, alright. She's joined the Yikes clan instead now. Oh, another year alone. I mean, you know what it's like. You know, I'll tell you what, right? I've not dated an English woman in fucking ages. And I don't, it's not like I mean to do it. The cards just kind of fucking came out that way. Do you know what I mean? Like, you fucking, you're Polish, you're Italian, you're French, you're Hungarian. The Hungarian was a good one as well, because I was with her for a hot minute. And she went, oh, do you know, in Hungarian, father is said appa. Appa. Immediately I'm thinking The Last Airbender. Do you know what I mean? Yip yip. She goes, appa. So she goes, if we ever have kids, they can call you appa. And I went, oh, okay. Well, I mean, first of all, my kids ain't going to speak to me in foreign. All right? So fuck off with that one for a start. And secondly, we ain't having kids, bitch. But later on, you know, and this wasn't Valentine's Day either. This was just a regular day. So when I say we were in bed, I mean, you know, motherfuckers got game. right? It's not just a one-time-a-year thing like Donkey Punch right there, do you know what I mean? And, you know, just as you're about to slip it in, and I guess I got it slightly wrong. It happens, ladies, right? It happens. You can't blame us for it every time. Right? I was a little bit lower than I should have been, right? And she's going, up! 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 Right, because I'm fucking just, you know, a fucking square peg in a round hole here. It wasn't even a hole at this point, you know? Right, okay, for no people who aren't getting it, it was a little bit low, so it was just fleeting on the cusp of an asshole, right? And she's going, up! Up! And I go, what the fuck? And she went, up! And I went, oh, up! Right, sorry. I just thought you were calling me daddy. Boom! Right? Oh, she went home pretty quickly after that one. Fucking amazing. Right, so it looks as though it's just going to be me and you guys tonight, which is fine. Avocata says she called you daddy. Yeah, come on, dude. I literally, fucking hell, Avocatas. We were like two fries in a basket of chips a second ago, mate, and then you just spoiled it, didn't you? You spoiled it. So it looks like it's just gonna be us tonight, then, guys. But that's fine because I got news anyway. I got news, and you know, look, it's gonna be when the news is done, the show's done. Because it's just me. What can I say? You keep the show going as long as you try and keep it you keep it fluid and slippery and everything a lady likes. Viper says you're no air nomad. Don't I fucking know it, Viper Sword? Don't I fucking know it? And there's also, when I was coming back from it, I saw you remember the tales of Chris the Roofer? I've told you, you know, the zany antics of Chris the Roofer. And I saw him it's a pub that I don't frequent because it's too close to my house. I can't misbehave, do you know what I mean? I can't misbehave there. So, but he stood outside. And you don't see me coming as I come around the corner. And I've not seen him for a hot minute, right? He's chatting us. He's arguing with someone else. And I just went, get out of the way, Pollyword, right? And he looked, just for a second, he looked around like, what did this motherfucker just... Oh, shit, hello, Millard. I gave me a hug and said, oh, I got some acid tabs. Do you want to do some? I went, no, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Oh, shit. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. No, I mean, we didn't expect this in an unprecedented move. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter the Dub is Polydub.
Hello.
I get a hello.
Ahoy, hoy.
Yes! He said ahoy! It's Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a floating head and it's a fuzzy-faced little prick, and we're coming in your ears. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Sorry I'm running late.
Was that the end of the story? I was expecting some story time there, bro. You want
a story?
I do, yeah.
Well, it's not a very good one.
Oh, I mean, well, now I don't want a story.
I'm out of town right now. I'm not home where I'm at. It took me longer to get from A to B than I thought it would because, well, this ain't my town, man. I don't know.
What do you mean it ain't your town? Where are you? I've been worried sick.
I'm in parts unknown, which are actually only like
but how
3
you
hours
you don't sound like you're talking into like a phone or anything. Have you got vocal techniques there? Have you got an actual microphone you're working with?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What do you mean? Of course.
I brought my mic and my super fancy laptop and.
Oh no way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I love the preparation in that. It's like you knew you weren't going to be home.
Well, I did.
He did, guys. He did. Are you?
No. I had to leave town to go do research and stuff. When I say leave town, I just sound like I went across the country. I didn't. I went like 2.5 hours from where I live. Because I'm here. I'm doing research and whatnot. And then in an off-campus campus.
Lucky Research. What's her name?
Okay.
What's his name?
Well, I was actually just about to say the name of the place, which just knocks the shit out of myself. What's her name? And I'm like, oh wait, I actually can say it because the name of the place has got a woman's name to it. But that
Oh
would've been
no!
stupid.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
That would have driven everyone mental. This is when someone said it earlier on, I thought of you because this is the kind of thing that would enrage you. But I'm in the pub earlier and I'm sat with a random couple, and someone at the bar, they recognise me. They're, oi Millard. I went, all right mate, how you going? He goes, where's your Valentine? With an M? Not Valentine. Where's your Valentine?
Okay.
You know, it's like the times of Valen. It's Valentine's. Do you know what I mean? Where's your Valentine's? I flipped the bird at him.
What you getting at with the book script?
Oh,
Spit
Pretty
that
subtle.
shit
I'm
out,
surprised
man.
you even heard.
Well, that was a poly donation. I don't know if you had OBS open there, but
No, I'm just opening it right now.
there you go. Well, you just got a donation, buddy.
Well, all right.
Happy Valentine's.
Let me get my shit in order.
A rose and a thorn, ladies and gentlemen. You decide who's who. Hoomst is hoomst.
Oh, there we go, right there. Okay. Just got. All right. Okay. Oh my god, shit in a row here. The ditch. Thank you very much for the 450. Greatly appreciated. He was helping with the final touches on my new home. Mrs. Ditch loved the new location for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hunter Man. If you need a place to crash, come on by. Well, then, yeah. Couch surfing from joint to joint.
I'll be there. I'll bring pizza, and I don't like cheese, so that's all for you. Polly, what's your favourite pickup line? Have you got a pickup line that's... obviously there's the cheesy shit. You go in, and sometimes, you make them laugh, and sometimes that helps, or you can scare them a little bit, and sometimes that helps. Advocatus actually came up with a pickup line which probably works 90% of the time, which was, do you want to do some coke? But have you got a favourite pickup? See? Right, it's brilliant, isn't it?
That's so 1984. Okay.
I'm absolutely inspired by Advocatus' pickup line there. Like, fucking hell. If I had the money, I'd be using it all the time. Have you got a pickup line that is your go-to? Either you find it funny, the bitches find it funny, or is actually effective.
How you doing?
Oh Christ, really?
No, not really.
It's the equivalent of just typing "hey" on Tinder, isn't it? Like, crap, bitch, do some work.
A pickup line.
Yeah,
No, I mean, you mean honestly, or just like for fiction purposes?
Let's do both.
For fiction purposes, very few things beat the classics. Are your feet tired, etc. Ones like that.
I like those. Yeah, because you've been running through my mind all day. Yeah.
Yeah. The lines where it leads into something. It's like it's the knock joke of pickup lines, and inspires the next thing to be said. Yeah. Those are all good.
I was like, how much does a polar bear weigh? Just enough to break the ice. See, guys, it worked. You hear that goofy laugh that he did there? I'm in. We're banging tonight, Polly. You wait till I pull out the coke. You're going to love it. Darren Root says, 911, there's a handsome man in my house. Oh, never mind. That's me. A good old bit of Johnny Bravo right there. The man who famously never fucking picked up anyone, despite being incredibly handsome, Polly. Mm-hmm. Why couldn't he do
charisma.
it? Yeah. Maybe his mother just didn't raise him well. Well, okay, so that was your fictional pickup line. What are you doing for when you've been hit by what Mario Puzo would call a thunderbolt? When you're like, oh my God, she's gorgeous, and then for some reason you're like, I need to ruin this by talking to her. What would that line be?
Exactly. Yeah. Do you like stuff? Yeah, when you're just absolutely smitten and can't think of anything to say.
You're going to make yourself like adorably retarded, and she's like, oh, I just want to take care of him.
Obviously, he's on a government stipend, this one.
I mean, hey, really? Hey, I could get some government welfare.
Or used to be before Doge got involved.
God damn it, Elon, you're ruining my sex life again. we
all don't have billions, Elon.
I mean, that guy fucks. When you got billions, you don't need chat-up lines. Do you know what I mean? You just, well, in the ways of advocatus, you just give them some coke from across the bar, I suppose. You know,
yeah, but look who he picks. Like, look at it. Look at the trail of dregs and
Grimes,
scafoozes he leaves behind him.
You wouldn't fuck Grimes?
Who?
Grimes, the one that gave him fucking little X. His last. I mean, Amber Heard as well. Like, okay, all right, she'll shit on your bed.
Yuck.
But you're gonna do stuff to her first.
Yeah, see, that's what I think. Amber Heard's either fucking stupid or sterile.
Why not both?
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, wait a minute. It's like you fuck the world's richest man. You're clearly a manipulative, self-interested tramp.
Yeah.
And you didn't pop up pregnant? Like, okay, either you're sterile or stupid.
Oh my God, you know, I've never thought of that. Yeah. You were dating the richest man in the world and you didn't get yourself pregnant. You didn't go and get a condom from the fucking wastebasket in the fucking bathroom. And just like sticking a turkey baster.
Yeah, well, there's lots of women who wouldn't, that were possessed of ambition and dignity. No, that's not her, though.
No. I like a bit of Amber Heard, you know. They think like she'll shit on my bed, yeah, all right. But I'm gonna come in her hair, so I think it's fair game. Do you know what I mean? And Grimes, I've got a lot of time for Grimes. Never heard any of her music. Didn't know she was a musician. Actually, I just thought she was just a hole, and that is all she is to me now. Just a hole with something nice to look at around it. Happy Valentine's.
Her first album was called Grimy.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
Low Down Dirty Grimy was the sequel. Yeah.
I'd sling one up Taylor Swift. Do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't. You know. Probably.
He also
call her the
dated
next
Taylor
day.
Swift.
No, I'm just saying when it comes to famous women, you know, like yeah, all right, I'd give her a look. I don't think I'd smash the granny out of it, but I'd treat her all right. I'd buy her a Weatherspoons
Taylor
Swift
£10
lunch.
It'd be like making love to a chicken wing. Why would you want to do that?
See, I love chicken wings though, Polly.
Not for sex.
Well, no, especially when you have them spicy. Should we have some news?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got some news, guys. For those who saw, Sapper was actually the first. I was just chatting because I was just sat there. I was enjoying a nice cup of coffee before I went to the gym. About fucking 3:45, I set the stream page today. Polly says, "Been up a long time." Sapper's just went, "Hey, Drunkle," and I was there. I was like, "Hey, Sapper," and then I imagined him sat at home going, "Oh my God, he said hello to me," because I am the Taylor Swift of. Well, just the stream tonight. I'm the Taylor Swift, Polly's the Grimy, and we're going to get our tits out if you give us enough donations over on streamlabs.com/Drunken Uncle and streamlabs.com/PollyDovLive. Oh, I almost said Polly Love.
You know what I want to see?
Grimes' tits.
I don't even know who she is, so no.
Okay.
Okay,
It's good enough for Elon, it's good enough for me.
Well, I got where's Sinatra?
You know Sinatra wasn't going to be here. That's why I'm hosting.
No, I didn't know that. Wait, hold on. Did I know that?
Yeah, you did know that.
Oh, okay.
We spoke about it numerous times. Is that the only reason you showed up? You got him a Valentine's card, not me.
So I was flashed back to that really bad Simpsons episode. You know what? I told Far the other day. I had this conversation with Far, yeah. and I told her the truth. We're old.
Oh, you and Far?
Yeah.
It's not a conversation, is it? That's an accusation more than anything. Like, hey, stop having a good day.
No, it was a mutual incrimination. You know, I said, no, we're old. And she goes, wait a minute, why? Well, you're older than I am. And I said, yeah, we're collectively old together. You know why? Because we both get and love The Simpsons, and we make Simpsons references, and we're boomers in most people's minds for doing
choose you.
You nailed it.
Yes.
That's exactly what came to mind when the Valentine came up. I said, come on, Ralph had I choose you. And I thought, you know what? Either no one's going to get it or they're going to roll their eyes. Here goes the old fogey with his show again.
It had a picture of a train. Darren O'Dell's got it as well. Shadow Cat says, Simpsons did it. All right, Polly, I'm sharing a screen right there, buddy. We're going to get into the news section of the show now, guys. We've got John number 1, part 1. John number 1, Sinatra is not here today. So just be wary of where you send it, because we don't want to be missing out on your cool tidbits of information once more. It's just me and Polly tonight. We're having a couple's Valentine's stream in. I'm going to stroke his fur. I'm going to remove all the little ticks and lice. And he's going to rub my earlobes like
there are no ticks or lice.
Freemasons run the country.
Woohoo.
That's 1 and 2. Right. What do you mean there are no ticks and lice?
Otters are aquatic mammals. They drowned them if they... No. They don't suffer from ticks and lice because they swim, and those things would die if they tried.
Here's fun fact about pubic lice, Polly. They create a bubble of air around them when submerged in water. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
What's a real-time fat man, Drunkle?
That is a person in the chat, Polly Bobs.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. Okay.
Yeah?
Well,
Why do you ask? Did you just get like a suspicious Amazon package?
No. I just went to Drunken Uncle, and the first thing that came up was a playlist of your shit under the name Real Time Fat Man. And I'm like, who's Real Time Fat Man?
Oh, right. He's making a playlist.
It's a playlist that someone in chat put together of your shit. It's like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. Gotcha.
That's my boy.
You are disturbingly overly sized compared to my small self here on screen.
Oh, there he is. Real Time Fat Man says, hi, Polly. Been here a long time,
Hello.
kiddo. See, you're not old. Real Time Fat Man just called you kiddo. It's fine. I got a mate of mine.
I'm in the 1940s stuff. You know, it's like, here's looking at you, kid. You know, it's just the way people talked.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that. In fact, I prefer the way people talked back then.
You know, was that attractive or creepy? You tell me.
Well, here's looking at you, kid.
Yeah, in Casablanca, when he says it's not just kid, it's not just random. It's cutesy because she is quite younger than...
Liaison with someone at the pub who, all right, might be a fair bit younger than what people say. Because I hate it when people go, oh, half your age plus 7. I go, do you know what? You're not the fucking arbiter of where my dick goes. No. I'm like, as long as you're both consenting adults, mate, who gives a shit? Half your age plus 7 is just a fucking arbitrary and capricious way of saying I'm fucking jealous of the young, supple skin that you get, good sir. And
Good for you for not following that edict of a black American Islamic cult.
Thank you. I mean, dude, when you are a bold 38-year-old floating head, you gotta get it when you can. But fucking, so we're leaving the pub, and... You know, I said half your age plus 7. So it's like that, but minus the 7, right? So fucking, and, you know, I only live down the road from the pub anyway. But then one of the barmaids there is talking to the fucking girl going, you got an Uber, yeah? You got an Uber? You got an Uber? And she's going, yeah, I have. Because obviously she don't want to fucking broadcast that she's going back to someone's flat. But this bitch goes, oh, show me the Uber then. Show me that the Uber's coming. I'm going, bitch, fuck off. Just leave it alone. Like, it's like nothing untoward is fucking happening here, right? You're just embarrassing the girl. Just leave it alone. Now, that fucking barmaid just will not fucking serve me in the pub, Polly. She's there tonight. She'll find something to do instead. I'll be at the bar. I'll be the only person waiting to be served, and she's the only person behind the bar. And I can't. All of a sudden, she starts fucking putting the empty glasses on the shelves or something. Waits for someone else. Jealous. It's gotta be, right? Jealous. And it was Shadowcat for $3 and the Ricky Spanish says, 2 dudes chilling in a bar, 5 feet apart, because they're not gay. Okay. Thank you very much, Shadowcat. We got John number
Lisa, do otters get water bears? No, I fucking hate water bears, man.
Yeah, fuck them. They're pretentious.
And you know, I just did the mental math. The perfect woman at the half age plus 7 for Leonardo DiCaprio's 32. Man, he's way off.
Yeah, go after him instead, stupid Weatherspoon's barmaid. What are you coming after me for? And it's not like anything fucking happened anyway. It was just, you know, it's a bit of a kiss and a cuddle, Polly, you know? I'm trying.
Women are generally not the ones who have a problem with this.
No,
in my experience, women don't complain about the older man, younger woman thing. They complain about creepy predators forcing themselves on women, which I agree with. They don't care about the age. That's just my experience.
She was forcing herself on me. And that doesn't happen very often, so I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I don't think women care about age differences. The women that I've known, they don't. What they care about, you know, a woman being put in a bad spot. And, you know, who doesn't agree with that?
She's jealous. She's jealous.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Go ahead, hit that, then we'll hit some John number ones, and then we'll get into the news.
I seriously just forgot my age, Lamau. You ever do that? Hold on. How old are you?
Do I?
Oh.
I had to Google it a couple of months ago. Honestly, I couldn't remember if I was 37 or 38. And there is a website called How Old Am I? So I'm not the only one.
What, you have to remember your birth year or something?
Well, that bit I can remember, but like I'm going.
Okay.
You know, was I 37 or was I 38? And I was 37. I'm 38 now. But I mean, for that time, I'd be like, oh shit, am I turning 39 in December? I'm not ready for that, mentally. It's all right. I got a year in hand.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go on, dude. Go on. Get him. Get him.
Okay. Shadowcat, thank you very much for the $3 and the sprayed in the face brat. Happy Valentine's Day, fellas. Polly, leave the Tommy gun at home. You don't need another massacre. Yeah.
See, that's the real St. Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Yeah. Why is it only with the massacre that people throw the saint in? Every other time it's just Valentine's Day.
Because there wasn't a St. Valentine, was there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was.
Was there?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, I need to brush up on my saint-based knowledge.
Lots of saints. They've been murdered for quite some time.
What was he the patron saint of then? Whoring.
He could be the patron saint of love.
Patron saint of cream pies.
Yeah. Actually, he wasn't. It's just a weird association. Anyway, Bambach, thank you very much for the $5 and the refried cat girl. Been trying to catch you to ask. Well, you caught me, so ask. Okay, so here we go. But do you already know of and talk to your Christorian friend? That'd be far. About the Chris Chan news on November 25th?
Oh, no.
About the Chris Chan news on November 25th? No, but I'll be streaming with Far later on tonight for Noir Bar, so I'm going to have to ask her. I don't know what happened on November 25th. Well, I'll ask her. I'll find out.
And you had one from Shadowcat as well?
Yeah, that was the $3 one with the Happy Valentine's Day, fellas. Leave your Tommy gun at home.
Very good. I mean, you need a Valentine. You need a. It is Valentine's. You need a.
Taxation.
No, fuck it.
Oh, God damn it, motherfucker.
God damn it, motherfucker.
Fuck your 6%. Elon said so. All right. Real-time Fat Man, thank you very much for the $6.29. Polly, that's the second time you found my Drunkle playlist. Is it really? Huh. It was when I was Neo Mask last time.
Oh, you were near Masaki, right? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that is Masaki. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I dropped the I there. Yeah.
Right. I love how like.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I mean, he's. Look, I'm here too. Fuck.
Well, I feel bad. The thing is that I said I want to see was the you could get hit with the fifth, busted with the bus. You know, but I feel bad asking for that. It's not my day.
Oh, yeah. What's that one at?
$25.
$25 there, guys, for his fucking rock
25
with
bucks
the
for both of us. Won't that make everyone happy?
It would make me happy, yeah. That's enough beers for me for the evening, and it's going to be a lonely night in the Drunkle household. Pot noodle and a wank for me, Polly.
I gotta say, of all the edited ones that I've done, I think that might be my personal favorite edit that I've ever done.
There you go.
I'd have to think about it.
Real-time Fat Man gives you a donation to talk about the content that I made in his playlist. It's
Well,
just
it was the second time that I
weird
spotted it.
threesome.
That's odd. There's no playlist of my content.
I meant
Instead, people go over to IMDb and identify me as a fucking furry.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
That's what we're talking about. Real-time Fat Man throws $6.29, which is £5 He says, fair's fair, have a fiver. Maybe one day we'll rescue Drunken Nephew. Me and you, Real-time Fat Man. Me and you, buddy. Thank you very much, dude. I did the Curious Case of the Missing Bear, which was a Queer Kid stuff thing. It was a mockumentary. Yes, I hate the word. A pastiche, a parody of a documentary because Queer Kid Stuff didn't release a video that week. It's one of my favorite videos that I've ever made, right? Guys, people in the chat, if you've never seen it, The Curious Case of the Missing Bear, go and watch it after this fucking stream. I love it. To this day, I still love it. And we're talking, it's like fucking 5, maybe 6 years old now. It's fucking ridiculous. But in that, I also made like adverts for the ad break in this documentary. And one of them made it into a playlist of just, what the fuck, YouTube, this is weird shit. You know? I was like, yeah! Come on! Nice. I've done it! We're here!
St. Michael's and Drunken Uncle makes videos.
All right, okay, right. You lose your wrench, St. Michael.
Bam Bach, at the same time that I read John Troxton's line, thank you for the $5. Chris is going to be a dad, lol. There's nothing lolling about that. Holy shit, really? He knocked someone up?
Oh, God. Was it
He's
his
a
mum?
trans woman.
He's going to be a father and a brother. Oh. We don't talk. No, Christian. No. Oh, Real-Time Fat Man's got it. Fish you, header. Oh, that was the thing. That was exactly the thing.
Chris Chan's a literal motherfucker. He didn't do the most horrible thing a human can do, did he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, John number 1. Moving on.
Right. Oh, yeah. John number 1, part 1. It says, evening, gents, you know the deal. You're goddamn right we do, John number 1. During the First World War, aside from the famous Christmas Truce of 1914, there were many smaller truces throughout the conflict for various reasons.
Hi, John number 1. Thank you for the buck. There were many instances of both frontline trenches flooding or snowing into where both sides had to stand in or near no man's land, exchanging gifts, food, clothing, or burying the dead.
It's a fucked up gift, isn't it? More Halloween than Christmas. And part 3, once again, thank you very much for the $1, John. However, as the war progressed, temporary truces often ended violent. At Vimy Ridge, 1917, Canadians would throw food tins at the Germans, then grenades at those gathered around the food. Stay safe, guys. Jesus, that's fucking rotten.
Wow. Well, Canadians used to be based.
Right?
Shit.
Oh, my God. No wonder they keep saying sorry. They really are. Holy shit.
Excuse me.
I fucking booby-trapped this bread. What an asshole. Right, let's get into the news. Polly, if you want to direct your attention over to the Discord, people of the chat, don't worry, I've got you back. As you cast your earbuds upon these news popsicles, starting off, as ever, with the old Babylon Bee. JFK Jr. sworn in on Raw 32-ounce ribeye. He's in.
Yes,
He's
he
in.
is.
He's head of the Department of Health. I was going to say minister, but you guys don't have ministers over there, do you? What also really got me as well, because I went through the article and I'm going, me expecting to get some actual news from the Babylon Bee. And I did, right? But then he says it's time to make America healthy again, and it starts now. An emotional Kennedy said as his wife looked on in admiration. She said he always does this. He proposed with a prime rib. I said fellow meat enthusiast Cheryl Hines, and I went, hold on, I know that name. She played Larry David's wife in Curb Your Enthusiasm. She's married to fucking RFK Jr.? And yes,
Crazy.
she is.
Crazy.
I mean, talk about someone who's had
it's
plastic
Cory
surgery
Booker.
as well.
You know who he's married to?
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Cory Booker, is he married to Booker T from WWE?
He's married to no one.
Oh,
Surprisingly,
same.
no one.
Same. Fuck it out. Molly Okami says, congrats, Drunken Uncle. What, for being married to no one? God damn it, Molly, you're lucky your name's hot. Is 0 the 0 love? Oh, you fucker. For $5. 0 the 0 love. Here's some extra Valentine's love for you, Drunkle, at 6.9% homo. Finish some extra touches on my PC. I named her Barbara, after the best secretary I could think of. Ah, she's going to love it. I won't wake her up because she's in a box under the bed right now. But Barbara thanks you. What? Oh, shit, you woke her up, man. She ain't going to be happy. If she comes on here with no makeup on, mate, everyone fucking loses. Thank you very much, 0 the 0. But, I mean, this is based on, real shit right here as well. Because who else has been sworn in? Only our girl, Tulsi.
Woo!
Yes! Oh, yeah, state confirms Tulsi Gabbard as National Intelligence Director. And guess who's not fucking pleased about it, Polly?
Lots of people?
Lots of people with D next to the name who fucking lean left or the extreme left or pretty much anyone who goes on Reddit have been
Who
calling
claim
her...
when convenient that they care about the state of U.S. national security.
They've been claiming that she's a Russian asset.
Yeah, right.
Which,
Sure
I mean,
she is.
like, she has actually fought for the goddamn country. They go, oh, but she's not qualified. She was in the army. What the fuck are you on about? I think this, this
so
is
was
a great
Manning,
move.
but still.
This is a great move. She's a clever girl. She's a smart cookie. She's nice to look at, and she knows her shit. Fucking all hail Tulsi Gabbard, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And let's
I was
be
watching
honest.
an analysis from this morning, and it's like, if you don't like a two-party system, we're in the midst of seeing a quasi-three-party system where the third party's emerging in the middle of the other party. Because look how many Democrat refugees make up Trump's cabinet. And I'm like,
True
good
now.
point.
Yeah. And
Good
she was a
point.
former Democrat as well. Like, they were absolutely fine with her.
That's
up
the
until-
point. You see what I mean? Like,
I do know, no,
RFKJ, her, you know.
But why
it
did
just-
that happen? Because she was in favor of Bernie, who got railroaded in favor of Clinton. And that's when she went, oh, do you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going over to the R's. And obviously it worked because, look who's got a new job.
Here, you shouldn't get away with it at home.
It's Daryl, my main boy, Daryl, over the $25 and no message. Thank you very much, Daryl. You just got me my drinks for the evening, good. So, do you know what? I'm not just going to be drinking the ale. I think I'm going to treat myself to a cheeky rum and coke now, Daryl. Thank you very much, dude. And I'm speaking of Daryl, guys. Don't forget that at the end of this month, I believe it's going to be the 23rd of February, is round 2 of the Jackbox Olympics Season 3. That is speaking of Daryl, who, I mean, constantly paid $10 to spin the wheel to get an extra point, and it never, ever fucking worked for him. Broke my heart every time, Daryl. But now we've bonded, and I've never felt closer to another human being in my life. Thank you very much for the $25, dude. So you like
believe me, Rotten Corpse, I have not forgotten. Tulsi the gun grabber. She voted in favor of gun control.
Gun control,
But,
yeah.
yeah, the reason why I try and explain it as a matter of political expediency. I mean, being a representative from Hawaii, you can't not vote for certain things in Hawaii. They are super strong in their gun grabbing over there.
Yeah.
On the,
and I mean, she was a
island
Democrat
of
at
meth.
the time as well, which is,
Yeah.
basically Hawaii, but in party terms, isn't it? So I mean, welcome, Tulsi. I think things are going to be great under her. It's nice to see her career progressing. She's a top lass, and I'm
and
very happy
hopefully
about
surrounded by common sense people who understand the way things really work. She's going to come to her senses about gun control, where this shit just don't really work. You know,
I just want one word.
not in the way that it's proposed. No.
No. Is this?
You want gun
right.
control? Enforce the existing laws.
Yeah, there's
there's
plenty
your
of gun control already, for fuck's sake. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, what about people shooting up schools? No one's in favour of that. Christ, I'll tell you what, hey, UK, let's have some knife control. But people still get stabbed. Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Well, it's funny that the news agencies that do so much complaining about school shootings and mass shootings don't focus on the one thing that's consistent between mass shooters. They all studied in depth previous shooters. Stop turning them into celebrities, news.
That's a good one, actually, yeah. I'm in favour of not naming the culprit, you know?
Which, you know, they're all in favor of not naming the culprit or telling you any kind of details when they're trans psychos with extended manifestos. Well, then all of a sudden they fall right silent like we wish they would with every other one.
Do you want to start a band called Psychos with Manifestos?
Well, that was them in my DJ collective, so we got that
really?
first.
Okay. I thought you were in a ska band.
Well, you know, after it didn't work out so well because members of the band didn't get along, I started a DJ collective. We did some dubstep, a little bit of drum and bass, techno on occasion, but only when we were paid a punitive premium.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I think for Psychos with Manifestos, we're talking straight gangster rap. None of that gay gangster rap. What was his name from fucking The Wire? Everyone was terrified of him, but he was just a big old gay, like a box of hats. Played by that. No, it's played by that guy who died the other year. Oh, and he was great. Oh, The Wire, what a great show. Someone in the chat get it. But like, as he just come rocking down the road and he's got like a fucking shotgun and people are like, oh shit, it's him. And they all run and hide. He just go in and steal everyone's meth. He has a great character.
Dubstep, absolutely.
Polydubstep. Yes.
I have my own dub plates, man. You don't even know.
Oh, how's it taken so long? Holy shit. Polydubstep. Fantastic work. Right, let's move on. Omar. Thank you, Cyan Wizard. Omar. Oh, shit. It's Omar. Oh, man. What a badass character. And then he just go home and just make out with his boyfriend. You know, gays can be badass too, but within reason.
Charlie Murphy was a rapper?
Still is. Edmonton Symphony Orchestra hosting rehearsal for service dogs. This is nice. Also, I had to. This video's paused here because I was going, is that a porn star? Is that Penelope Gate? It's not. She might be related to it. I don't know. So it's service dogs. What? Right, okay, so the orchestras, they've got to rehearse, Polly, right? Otherwise, you know, you just show up and you meet the first chair violinist for the first time, you're like, oh, fuck, hello, nice to meet you, right? They got to rehearse, but then also service dogs, they also need to practice being in areas with, you know, lots of noise and big crowds. So they put the two together. So they're going to have the rehearsal for the Edmonton Symphony Orchestra, and they're going to be playing to just a big old crowd of service dogs.
Okay,
it's an
orchestra.
orchestra
it was one of those things like
for dogs.
Like, you know, like the Christmas Cats song. Like I thought it was just going to be like a room full of dogs barking in unison in choral fashion.
No, they were. Oh my god, like the frog choir from Harry Potter. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's I misread that headline.
Joe, I'm disappointed in my own fucking article now. How did you make it better? This was an orchestra for dogs, and now I'm like, I want what Polly said.
Well, it's like the headline that I misread on Wednesday. Whitney Houston on this day in history beat Bobby Brown to death.
To death, yeah. I mean, again, that's the article that everyone would have preferred to read. But, you know, what can you do, guys? Shadowcat says,
poor
dog
Whitney,
opera.
rest in peace. Bobby Brown, your
so much.
days are numbered, sir. All our days are numbered, but I just want you to really be aware of it for you.
Yeah, count it down, Bobby. Although at least now he knows that Whitney Houston isn't coming for him anymore, which, I mean, now in my head canon, she always was, like, you know, fucking leaving notes, like, fuck, you know, I'm gonna get you, like, sending photos of him on the toilet and shit. I can see you, Bobby. And now she's gone and he can finally rest easy. Or is she? Whitney Houston, not really dead, just playing the long game. So she can beat Bobby to death, and then no one will suspect it's her. Dog opera. Right, let's move on. LG is sending free stickers to 500,000 customers who bought its recalled stove that caused 28 house fires. Ah!
Stickers to put on your
burned down house. Yeah. It's 500,000 electric ranges that have been involved in at least 28 fires have caused several injuries. However, customers who comply aren't receiving refunds or exchanges. They're getting stickers. I bet they say, fuck you. We don't care. Hey, you, who can't use your hand anymore because it burned off, have a sticker. Yeah, ain't that nice? Little gold stars. It says, I'm hot, you know. Hot stuff.
You know what? Sometimes TV shows. Okay, sorry, my mind went to like a woman lighting herself on fire and being burned horribly in this show.
And that made you laugh.
It's topical. It's topical.
It's topical.
Right?
Yeah, no, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They needed to write that. Okay, people act like The Sopranos was like the best written show ever, and there was a lot of great writing in it. And I'm a big fan of this show, but sometimes lazy writers are gonna laze. You know, so they needed to write this character out of the show, this woman that Tony Soprano was having a untoward tryst with.
A tryst, you say?
Well, he was being a cheating scumbag as he did, you know. And so he's bagging this woman. The way they wrote her out of the show, after he had a morning tryst with her, she's like, do you want me to make you some scrambled eggs? And he's like, yeah, sure. She goes in the kitchen and she's complaining how she never gets to see him anymore. And she's wearing like this silk robe with like loose sleeves. The loose sleeve catches fire. It lights up. Her hair goes up on fire and she's horribly burned all across her face. And Tony leaves her because she's horribly burned. He doesn't want to deal with her. And that was it. She was out of the show.
I mean, who wants to date a burn victim?
I guess that's the. Can you imagine the actress where it's like, oh, you can write me on the show? It's a Soprano, so you know you might get whacked in this like dramatic moment where Tony decides you're no longer worth it. So one of his henchmen, you know, bada bing behind the ear. You know, no, she just burned herself to death making him eggs.
Shitty way to go. Do you think she got a sticker when she left the set though? You know, caution, out of work actress.
Yeah.
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 Well, these guys get stickers. Anyway, I love how everything comes back to the Sopranos on this fucking show. Yeah, see, Sinatra found that clip about the orange juice today.
Run,
well.
yeah.
Sinatra found the orange juice clip. He sent it to us in Discord earlier on.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it when it says
some pulp.
See,
Yeah.
I described it pretty accurately, right? She just whips the phone out of you, fucker. What was that?
Yeah, what was that for? I'll write you a list. Fucking hell, Nurse Jackie. Yeah, so stickers. That'll get your house back for you. Bill to rename Greenland to Red, White, and Blue Land, introduced by Georgia Representative Buddy Carter. Fuck yeah.
Buddy Carter's sick of being a backbencher. He wants to be known as a frontbencher, so he's going to do something noteworthy.
Do you know what? The man just loves America. What can I say? He loves America so much he wants to make other places America, Polly. Why don't we wait till we've actually appropriated the place there, buddy? Buddy? Hey, I'm not your buddy, guy. Red, White, and Blue Land. I mean, yeah, obviously it's just something like, oh, look at him. Oh, it's just Buddy doing Buddy things again. But fucking hell, you did well this time, mate. Red, White, and Blue Land instead of Greenland. Fucking excellent work. I mean, Ghastly was always coming in and go, oh my god, annex the UK. In fact, this guy, he's real about it. He's real. Hot Molly says, I support the Babylon Bee on calling it Marjorie Taylor Greenland. Oh, that's good as well. Oh, I like that. Not as much as Red, White, and Blue Land. I mean, it's the colours of freedom until they're flashing behind you in your car. But, you know, yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greenland is pretty good as well. There's not a lot of green in Greenland, Polly. But if you call it White Land, people are going to kick off, aren't they?
Yeah, they sure as hell would.
Mm-hmm. Man claimed he was warming up his chicken in sauna after becoming aroused by pool jets.
What?
Yeah.
Well, is this just rife with euphemisms? What am I?
No, he's Chinese. So they're not big on the euphemisms, are they?
So he brought a chicken with him into the sauna.
No, he was jacking it.
Okay, so there are euphemisms here.
No, I think he meant to say cock, but he said chicken instead. It does it.
Ah.
Right? Now that's just me saying that, but I actually read the article, right? So a man is caught, right, we're going to do it. A man is caught with his pants down in a sauna claimed to have been warming up his chicken a court has heard. Xing Zhang has been for a swim at a university leisure centre when a woman noticed him staring at her from the sauna. The 59-year-old had his shorts down
Don't
to
stare while you're
Don't
whacking.
stare, no. Use your peripherals. Right? The 59-year-old had his shorts down to his knees and was touching himself at the time, it is claimed. Prosecutors said he had become aroused by the feeling of the pool jets on his bottom. He was confronted by staff at Tom Husband Leisure Centre in Salford University who told him he was banned and alerted the police. Zhang was charged and pleaded guilty to a charge of outraging public decency at an earlier hearing. Okay, fair enough, we've got you. So when he says I was warming up my chicken, I think he actually means like, oh, I was warming up my cock, but he said chicken because his English ain't all that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, your internet's favourite lunatic says cold chicken is no bueno. You never had a fucking chicken sandwich, motherfucker? Cold chicken sandwich, and I don't mean like, you know, like a burger, like a chicken, like a well, what do you call it? A chicken burger, I guess. No, I mean like a salad, like bread, not a bun, bread. You just see a couple of cold cuts in there, bit of mayonnaise, some lettuce, chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Not all chicken's got to be hot. Just ask him. Patio Furniture says steaming his dumplings. So, I mean, there's no room for euphemisms on that one, right? He admitted touching his private parts, but denied he was masturbating or that it was a sexual act. In his basis of plea, Zhang said he was cold from having been swimming and put his hands into his shorts to warm his penis, a.k.a. warming his chicken. On Monday, February 30, appeared in Bolton Magistrates Court for a trial of issue, where magistrates were asked to rule if they accepted his version of events. Following a hearing lasting several hours, God, what a day, the bench said there were inconsistencies with his account, as they ruled that the act was for sexual gratification. He will be sentenced in June with all options on the table. Zhang has lived in the UK for more than 20 years, visited the leisure centre 5 to 6 times a week, had been a member for around a decade, the court heard. He said he'd been to the pool for almost an hour on a day in March 2023 and had swam more than 1,000 metres. Polly, you know when you hit that 1,000 metre mark, you got to touch your dick, haven't you? It's just...
Well, you've earned it?
I mean, it's... Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Achievement unlocked.
I mean, you go to gyms a lot.
Just the one, Jim. Just the one.
It reminds me of the Simpsons episode where...
Not Sopranos, eh? Go on.
Actually, it does remind me of a Simpsons episode where Homer becomes a fucking exercise nut. He comes around and it's like, Gime? What's a Gime? He walks in, he sees everyone lifting weights at all the various machines and stations, and he goes, "Oh, a Gime."
You see with the shorts down and
I
rubbing.
don't care. You youngins, watch The Simpsons. It's
Watch
fucking
Simpsons.
Hilarious, all right?
Oh, earlier seasons, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it becomes Zombie Simpsons after
Oh,
season
it's yeah, it definitely does. Yeah. Oh, it's season 8 as early as, eh? Fair enough.
That's
He was in-
generally where it's seen that it begins. Yeah, around the episode where Principal Skinner is no longer Principal Skinner when...
it turns out it was identity theft.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because he was in
guy who-
Vietnam. It turns out Principal Skinner is
guy
actually
stole
fucking
his identity.
badass.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the fuck his name was. It was like...
Someone in the chat will get it. What was the original Principal Skinner's name, people of the chat? Misfit with Armin Tamzarian.
That's right, Armin Tanzarian. That's
Oh,
well
10
done,
out of
Misfit.
10, Misfit.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
God. There
He's
was
on
there
the
was
ball.
no wiggle room there. Just straight in. Misfit just went, now's my time to shine. Finally, this
Yeah.
knowledge is paying off. Good for
then
you,
Bart,
Misfit.
of course, leans right into it. Started, well, you tell me, Tamzarian. Just right away starts calling him.
Do you know what, Misfit? Just for that, you get a wrench. Welcome to the club, buddy.
And well deserved.
Impressive stuff.
Banner of knowledge.
Right?
Right. To the scepter.
That's what this Chinese guy was doing. With his shorts down and rubbing his behind on the bench and touching himself in the sauna while staring at a woman through the glass window of the sauna. Speaking to the court, the woman said, he stood up. Oh, it's Birmingham Live, isn't it? He stood up. He was looking at me. He pulled his pants down just below the knee. He grabbed his penis, and I could see his hands, and they were going up and down. I thought, oh my God. Right, so she flags down a member of the staff, and they go in and stop him, and then ask him to leave and everything. And then motherfucker comes out, right? So speaking about Zhang's claim, he was very cold, she said. He was in a sauna. It was 100 degrees. She said the ordeal made her feel angry, vulnerable, I'd say. The staff member who went to confront him said he didn't see the act. He added that the woman looked flustered and pale in the face and told him, I think he's having a wank. Like, that's an actual quote. I think he's having a wank. So, sentencing.
See you later, Carol Soldier. Hope you'll be there for Norbar later.
Sentencing sometime this year for the man who said he was just warming up his chicken.
Okay, when you go to a Gaim, would it matter how long he had been a member or anything like that? You don't want people having a wank anywhere, be it in the sauna, be it in the hot tub, be it while running on a treadmill, anywhere.
On a treadmill? Fucking lifting weights, doing the old peen curl.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to see it. I mean, the thing is,
you don't want to see someone having a wank on a treadmill. I just thought about that.
The thing is, like, when you're in a gym, like, your blood is kind of going to other parts of your body anyway. You know, like it's busy. Yeah. It's busy. You know. All right. Okay. Let's move on. Kendrick Lamar outgained the Chiefs in ground yardage during his Super Bowl halftime show. This is incredible. He actually covered more ground during his fucking set than the Chiefs did in 4 quarters. Isn't that amazing? I also, in reference to the Super Bowl, I saw a rather heartwarming video earlier on when I was at the pub. The Eagles were doing their, thing when they're in the topless bus. And they're doing the whole parade and everything. And there's some players that fucking go past the crowd. And then a guy shouts out, "Oh yeah, my boy!" And he's an actual he's a ball boy for the team. So a fucking player recognises him. He goes, "Oh yeah, what's up?" And just fucking picks him up, gets him over the barrier, and fucking gets him to join the parade. Oh, I loved that. Like, you're part of the team, motherfucker. That's cool. That's cool.
I was
genuinely
doing
made me
some
smile.
reading, and I saw this article title, and I thought, no way. And so I had to click on it. It was like, page 6 celebrity news.
Right.
Indeed, they identified the jeans, the pants that Kendrick Lamar had on. They're ladies' jeans.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah, I don't mean like ladies, like the whole line is for ladies. No, they're unisex jeans, but the size he's wearing, that's how obsessive men have become wearing skinny pants. He's actually wearing lady-sized jeans.
Fucking knew it.
What does that tell you? Yeah.
Early noughties, early 2000s. That was all the fashion for bitches all around the place, mate. And it's tight at the thigh, and then whoosh at the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bell-bottom jeans. Bell-bottom jeans with the fur.
And that's exactly what he's wearing. He wanted them all tight in the thighs and in the butt and everything like that, because he wanted to look like he was wearing skinny jeans, but he wanted them flaring at the bottom. So he ended up wearing women's clothes.
He wanted to make it look like he...
Well done, Kendrick. I mean, I love you, Kendrick.
I
think
miss
Kendrick's
leg day.
He's an amazing artist, but it's like, man, we take a lesson from this Kendrick Duckworth. You're wearing women's clothes.
I knew the name, and then I saw the shit that came out from the halftime show, and I actually went, huh, that's what he looks like. It just occurred to me, I'd never fucking seen what he looked like before. I thought he was like tall and skinny. He's not. He's kind of like barrel shaped and squat. I'd never actually seen.
He's not a big dude. Yeah, no.
Well, he's pretty big right now. Oh. Over $1 million in olive oil stolen from Montreal Trucking Company.
Really? How much olive oil is that?
The street value of it is $1 million, but it's 100 pallets of olive oil, which is quite a lot.
I don't know why I was thinking of it like a big old oil
just
tanker.
Just a big container, like a silo of it. Yeah, same. Or like when you get like the fucking gasoline tankers. It's like that,
exactly.
But full of olive oil. Right?
Yeah, that's honestly what I was thinking. But that's actually pallet after pallet after pallet of olive oil. Yeah, that's black market gold, man. Because you can just sell it off, right? It's all ready to go. Yeah,
we love a good heist.
Yeah, that's a serious fucking heist.
That's
man. Why not?
A slippery criminal right there. What are they making? that needs. Well, they're making money. Fuck it. Yeah. Well, there you go. If olive oil goes up in price, guys, then fucking get it on the street. Hey, kid, you want to buy some oil?
Good criminals, good crime is where you find it. The guy, I forget his name, that Lord of War is based on.
Nicolas Cage.
That gun runner.
Yeah.
There were 2 years straight where he made more money selling frozen chickens than guns.
Really?
Yeah, because he sold whatever he needed to. And yeah, it was against like the international orders because, you're shipping food and you need to get all of the, I don't know, USDA bullshit like associated with it. Of course, it wasn't USDA, but you need to get all the international shipment because you're shipping food, even though it's in a frozen state and so on. He just skipped all that, got around all of it, slipped and sold black market frozen chickens and made more money than he did selling guns.
You see, frozen chicken. Sometimes you do need to warm your chicken, guys. Vempere says 100 pallets is about 2 long bed semis. God damn, that's a lot of oil. That's so much oil
that in one truck. That is awesome.
That's so much oil that America's going to be invading them.
You win second place chat for the year. Misfit wins it for the Armentenzarian. But was it Genco Pura olive oil by chance? Good reference. Well done.
I mean, Misfit won it not just because of the correct name, but just the lack of time between us saying what was his name and then Misfit was like, bang, I'm in.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
this
was
person,
impressive.
but Saiyan Wizard was able to connect the idea that it was a heist to a kind of olive oil that's connected with heisting. You know that olive oil company?
I don't know. I don't.
That's Don Corleone's olive oil company.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. All right.
He named it after his longtime partner, Genko. He was the guy that was dying at the beginning of dying at the beginning of Godfather. Remember when Sonny was yelling at Tom Hagen? If I had a Genko, a real consigliere, I wouldn't be in this position. Instead, Mom had you, and look what I got.
I can never say. I always want to say concierge, but that's just like a man receptionist.
Yeah, just get a little Italian and do the finger grouping together and say it. The Italian hand.
Sinatra's not here. I can do that now.
Yeah, consigliere. And
actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got to sing it, haven't you? Cyan Wizard for that. You also get a wrench.
Nice.
Congratulations. What? For some reason, when you said do the Italian hand, I don't know why, but I saw one of Ridley Scott's Aliens doing it. I don't know why, but now I really want to see that. Guys, make it happen. I mean, for Christ's sake, you're never going to stop making alien movies. You might as well have some Italian ones as well. Smugglers tried to disguise giant beetles as Japanese snacks. Unsuccessfully. Which is, of course, how we know about it. Here are the beetles right there. And they're fucking big, right? How do they try and disguise them as snacks? They just put them in some fucking snack wrappage. Little packaging. Wasn't good enough. Although, to be honest, if I opened up a Japanese snack with that and there was a beetle in there, I'd probably go, I guess it's supposed to be a beetle. I would not be a good TSA agent, dude. No. As much as I love Japanese food, they do eat a lot of bugs. VIA Aquarium offering cockroach sponsorships for V-Day. Guys, it is Valentine's Day, and if you've been jilted by an ex-lover, then just phone up this fucking zoo and they'll name a cockroach after that whore. It's nice. Also, I really appreciate they didn't use actual cockroaches on the photo here because... Not for me. Not for me. Just like many of my exes as well. No. Actual cockroaches. Boy, 13, weird name, arrested at hospital for impersonating a doctor after turning up wearing scrubs and a fake ID. Yeah, the old fucking... How'd you like that English car park sign there, by the way, Polly? That's British as fuck, that is. I love it. Fucking... I see the old trope, on sitcoms and shit like that, where, you got, the mother or the wife or whatever's giving birth and the doctor shows up and she's like, no! No, he's like 12 years old. I want a real doctor. Well, this actually fucking happened. But no one stopped this cunt. He's walking around giving fucking diagnoses and shit. He looks awfully young for a doctor. Oh, well, yeah, he's very good. Oh, leave that out. Witnesses claim the youngster attended the hospital wearing scrubs and a fake ID. Thank you, sub-headline. I mean, it's a child was arrested. I'm not really down. I don't want to go so far as, like in, well, I can't remember what country it was, but they said, children are immune from being arrested. They just can't commit crimes. Whereas this kid went, hold my fucking juice
Sweden.
Box.
That was Sweden. And we cracked jokes. Are they trying to let certain persuasions of immigrant folk get away with stuff? Yeah.
I mean, fucking, it's just a bad side of the NHS, isn't it? Like, they're employing
No,
children.
Darren Root, I didn't do that, okay? I snuck into the place that only hospital staff, mostly doctors and admin people, are allowed in because somebody held the door in, and I walked up and I had my shoulder bag and I walked with a confident manner, a confident manner and a clipboard and getting into any building in the world. Yeah. And I walked in and I was in the back door corridor hallways, and everyone back there had scrubs. There were doctors that had their hands in the air. You know what I mean? Like they had just finished scrubbing and they were walking backwards through doors.
Oh, yeah, the doctor hands. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was back there, and I was like, holy shit, man, I'm really where I shouldn't be. That's cool. I'll get where I'm going faster. And it was great.
I mean, you didn't tell the whole story, though. And this is something that happened behind the scenes, guys. Polly, he didn't sneak in. If anything, he conned his way in, which is way better than sneaking, right? But then he goes onto the main ward, and he sees, like the big whiteboards where it says who is in what bed and what their particular ailment is. And he poked it. Fucking vandal.
It's a. I want to see if it was real, so I just did. What's funny though, when I did come out of the door, remember it was behind the people that were handing out the masks and checking everybody's COVID status.
What would I remember? I wasn't there, or was I?
But no, I told the story though. It
was a hot minute ago, though.
Yeah, it was. Well, hey, I was late for my neurology appointment. That was where I was going it was a hospital I'd never been to. It was for the neurology for my vertigo. I was going there to set up all that crap. And I know this is going to surprise some people, but I was running a little late.
No.
So I decided to hot-foot it through the back way, and it totally worked.
Knowing how you still are with your vertigo, like, was there even any point in going to the fucking hospital? You still fucking got it.
I got there on time because I was able to, I didn't have to go through the main way and then find my way over, and because somebody in that little hallway corridor that runs behind everything, I was like, excuse me, neurology? And I said it like, I was on my way somewhere and I just needed to get there. And I had my hand in my bag. I made it look like I was ruffling for my, directions or whatever.
The stethoscope.
Yeah. Where's my stethoscope? I need to check someone's vitals here.
Yeah, where's my heart-beaty device? Don't call it that. They won't believe you. Mandy Moore slams Amazon for delivering package to home lost in LA wildfire. I mean, I had to look up who Mandy Moore is. She was in the Princess Diaries, apparently. Which, again, I've not seen. I don't care who said it, but Amazon, they show up to a house which is just, like you said on Wednesday, the palm trees are matchsticks, burnt matchsticks just pointing up to the heavens. There's just the charred...
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
The charred bones of what once was someone's fucking abode. And the Amazon driver just went, yeah, fuck it. Take a photo, on to the next one. Absolutely wonderful. Hey, he's a working man. Leave him alone. It's Alan for $10. Thank you very much, Alan, says Uncle. Alan! And that is, Alan donates $10. Boom! Right there, fucking fantastic work. We're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Remember, this is Valentine's Day. If we get them all, and this is the day, really, one day of the year when we all want to get laid, we can make it happen. Thank you very much, Alan. Let's move on. Beginnings of Roman London discovered in office basement. Now, I don't want to flex on you, Polly, but when you live in a country that's been around for more than 200 years, you start finding some fucking cool shit, man.
We've been around for more than 200 years.
All right, 250 years.
Yeah, coming up on 250 years in your face.
Oh, look. Oh, mime. Sorry. What's that in Roman numerals? Oh, you wouldn't know. Right, you start finding some really fucking cool shit. This is a fucking basement in an office in London, and they found I call it a basilica. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, a basilica.
Okay,
that's a word we still use, you heathen bastard.
What is it?
A basilica? It's a giant building. It's a giant building complex.
Political, economic, and
smaller
administrative
buildings
decisions
inside of it.
Okay, yeah. So this is a wall made by the Romans. We're talking 2,000 years old.
Very cool, actually.
That is fucking wicked, isn't it?
Yeah.
What I don't like though is because you can see just at the top of the wall there, someone clearly at one point went, nah, fuck it. Just build over it. Like,
yeah.
Dude, you absolute fucking heathen. Why would you... You know? And now I know we've only just discovered it. Oh, mate, it's so fucking cool. In the heart of the fucking capital as well. And there's still fucking Roman shit to be found. I mean, every time I walk to the fucking pub, Polly, I'm walking down a road called High Street. And if it's called street, it means it was made by the Romans. So I'm walking as the Romans fucking did as I go down that road. Frankie Della says, cool. Dude, it is cool. Patio Furniture says, Polly, go touch it.
I will. I'll do it.
To get your hands off my basilica. And that was a siren going past then. I don't know if you heard it. So that's, there you go, siren. Boom. Right fucking there. That's fucking lovely though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just think you I mean, you're walking around and you could be walking around on, like, you know, there could be a fucking basilica or something, like, just beneath your feet and you wouldn't even know. It's fucking insane, man. It's fucking insane. Well done, Britain. And well done, the Romans.
You know one thing I'm curious about?
Go on.
Are there any remnants? Because, I mean, there's multiple times where Okay, so the Romans arrive and they decide to go over to the islands of Britannia, you know,
as it was known.
As they call it. Yeah. And, you know, where all the blue painted naked warriors were.
Oh, yeah, the Celts, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight them either. Holy shit, they're blue and they don't want armor. We should be worried.
Or showers, man. I mean, the Romans enjoyed a bit of fucking cleansing, do you know? You go over fucking Boudica, you could fucking smell that stank from Ireland, mate.
Yeah, and so they did make it over, and then they did, yeah, okay, it wasn't really worth it. I mean, you know, Caesar and all of them, and subsequent. Are there any remnants of the battlements and temporary camps that the Romans set up?
That is what we're going to try to do.
I don't know how there'd be remnants of temporary camps.
Well, if you think, like, okay, so, you know, like Masada in Israel, where they, like, you know, laid out their siege works to take down the Jews that had soldiered their way up and set up their final camp. There's still remnants of the siege works that they built up, but they were there for several years to eventually take them down. So I don't know. They set up brick stone enclosures and stuff. And just like I said, I'm wondering if there's any of place where you can identify here's where the Romans landed at any one of the points that they did.
Another siren. What the fuck is going on out there? Fuck, that was a third siren in fucking 3 minutes. The thing, I mean, I don't know what. I don't know what you're talking about with the shit in Israel, but the Romans were very much an occupying force for a very, very, very long time. So, I mean, why would they keep the siege weaponry up when it was already theirs? And they were also quite efficient as well, weren't they? You know, so I'm sure the materials would have been used for other things.
Well, that's something, you know, Far and I are big fans. Big fans of Roman history. We watch a lot of Roman history documentaries.
That's cool.
The Romans are always... Yeah, the Romans are always building walls. It's like, and so they built up this giant embattlement where they built, and the question we always has, where'd they get the lumber? Did Romans just, when they rolled, just like they didn't dismantle their own ships because they still had them to be able to sail away? So there was like building stuff, and it's like, where the fuck did they get all the local lumber? Well, they were more efficient than a rainforest cutting fucking machinery fest, man. It's crazy.
There's a fair few fucking ancient bathhouses around that, like working bathhouses, using like your natural springs or some shit like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Fair few of them still around, mate. Like, you come to Britain, mate, come visit a fucking bathhouse. You can't use them anymore, unfortunately. A lot of lead content, and for some reason they do want to preserve the goodness. Not that that'll fucking stop you, but it is fucking awesome, like walking.
You're reminding me of Peter Graves
exactly
right
the same
now.
stones. It's really.
Have you
fucking
ever
cool.
been to a Turkish prison?
You do realise I'm British, don't you? Like, I don't. I don't understand these things. I don't get.
Wait, you never
these
seen Airplane?
Oh, I have seen Airplane. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the pilot played by Peter Graves from Mission Impossible. Is like the weird old pervy pirate. He's asking the kid all these strange questions, like, "Have you ever seen a grown man naked, Timmy? Have you ever been to a Turkish bath? Have you?"
Okay. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Last time I watched it, I think we watched it on a AAA cinema night.
Oh yeah, Eric, right? It's like, do you like movies about gladiators? Steve Dave, thank you for the 350. What red coats are crafty. As a nation that's been here longer, he's English and didn't do it. King George III. Nah, mate, that wasn't me. Suddenly, the British fades away. Funny magic trick that.
I like that. Real-time Fat Man says, "Don't watch Time Team. Baldrick isn't funny in that. Dude, he's really not." What's his name? Fucking, I can't remember his name. But if you see him in public, don't go up to him and say, "Oh, I loved you in Blackadder." He doesn't want to be known for that. He wants to be known for Time Team, where he's presenting a show on fucking archaeology. That's what he wants to be known for, despite being one of the funniest fucking characters in one of the funniest fucking television shows in existence. He wants to be known for Time Team. There's also a sketch show, right, called The Armstrong and Miller Show. I think it was season 1. Right at the very beginning, and it was such a strong opening, Polly, right? They're doing like a Time Team parody, right? So this guy's rocking through fields, and he goes, he's digging up this farm in North Wiltshire, and our resident archaeologist has actually made quite an important discovery, haven't you, Stan? And he cuts to the other guy. And
Your turn, Theodore. Name all the things that start with the letter M.
Perfect timing on that one. It's Bearcock for $30. Thank you very much, Bearcock. Says, "Hey, woo, cutie patootie. Hey, fuzzy pumpkin." Thank you very much, Bearcock. You made my Valentine's Day just a little more bearable right there. Happy Valentine's to you. Much appreciated, sir. All right, so he just made an important discovery, haven't you? And it cuts to this guy who's fucking knee deep in the ground, and he goes, "Yeah, archaeology is fucking boring," and he just walks off. Fucking strong opening to the Armstrong and Miller Show. Guys, go and watch it. Standard British stuff. And St. Michael says, "Do you have basilicas in the UK?" "Oh, why, yes, we do, sir." But that also allows us to cross out, "Do you have snow in Britain?" right there. If we get No Jokes Loud and Animal Crime Wave, we're looking good. If we get Unexplained Asthmas from a host, I'm just doing it, Polly. I'm just doing it.
All right.
All right. Awful pun and a fucking massive donation. And everybody gets laid in this, the Times of Valen. Let's move on.
And the fucking massive donation will count as my 25. I just want to. You could get.
No, you don't get to decide that.
No, it counts. It's full of violence and guns and fucking iced tea and body count. Come on, it's a win.
I mean, it's a win, sure, but it's not a fucking I mean, it's a good donation. It's a big donation, but it ain't a fucking massive donation. You're talking hundo or above for fucking massive donation.
Really? A hundo?
It's got, yeah. I mean, it used to be bigger.
Oh, okay.
we had to lower the bar for these cheapskates. Okay. Thank you very much once again, Bearcock. Zoo Under 5 for selling tiger urine at £5 a pop. The zoo claims urine has a good therapeutic effect on rheumatoid arthritis. Polly? Tiger piss?
No.
No?
No. This. What are you doing? Engaging in like traditional Chinese medicine? And you're selling like powdered antelope horn too? Stop it.
Nah. Human horn. Tiger piss. You'd think, right? If rheumatoid arthritis was soothed by the warming effects of tiger piss, we would know about that by now.
Yeah, can we just pretend it's Tiger Bomb and leave it at that?
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Firecracker explodes in woman's mouth in China after mistaking it for candy. And this is the country that people are scared of, by the way.
Wow.
The firecracker's packaging resembled a popular taro-flavored sweet. Did it though?
I'm surprised that just compression set it off. Like you didn't need to. Well, I guess it's one of them throw them
on the ground
ones.
ones. Yeah. So, like, I mean, you can see because there's a picture of your firecrackers there, and then there's a picture of the woman's sexy mouth, and she's just got a little bit of a mark on the inside of her cheek. So, you know, just don't be an idiot in future. You'll probably be all right. You know, common sense ain't all that common no more, is it? Unfortunately, but what can you do? It's China. Speaking of China, Japanese woman arrested for squashing bun in shop. Don't do it.
Was she checking its freshness?
I don't know. We don't understand the motivation of the criminal in question right here. Maybe she likes squishing people's buns. We don't really know. But we know it's illegal. The Japanese, they just won't have it. You've ruined that bun. You squish it, you buy it. You squish, you buy. Not allowed. If Japan's listening, and we know you are listening, Japan, don't do that. As Sinatra's donation would say. Just not allowed. No bun squishing. Avocata says, slow news day at the BBC. Brother, you don't know the half of it. Librarians could wear body cameras to curb abuse. It's the BBC again, Advocatas. Who's abusing librarians?
Oh, I thought it was the librarians abusing people. I really did. I thought it was like librarians would be, delving into accosting people.
You thought it was the librarians. I told you to be quiet.
Yeah. Slapping people over the back of the head with huge indexing books. Yeah, absolutely.
We don't use Library of Congress. We use Dewey Decimal. Bang! You tell him, Steve. But they beat them very quietly. Stop screaming. You tell him, Steve Dave, for the 450 of the Straight Bird Strut says, and this is all capitals, I was born with rheumatoid arthritis. I'd rather suffer than use tiger urine on my... Oh, good. Tiger Bomb doesn't have tiger piss in it. Than use tiger urine on my body. What dipshit came up with that? I could tell you, Steve Dave. Well, I can't tell you. I'm speculating here. Probably the Chinese. Nothing against you, Chinese. We love your food. Well, I say we love your food. Polly, I don't... Yeah, my ongoing tolerance of my friend Steve Prawn. He used to bring me the Chinese, your chow mains, your king prawns and everything. No, I don't get that anymore. I get now what he's cooked his family. What I was getting was white boy Chinese food. Now
white boy Chinese food is the best Chinese food. I don't want your actual mainland Szechuan crap, man.
No,
Ew.
I do not. It's like fucking duck. You actually get fucking duck legs. And when I say legs, I mean the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll bring back white boy feet. Chinese food, man.
Yeah.
They look like fucking velociraptor hands, man. It's fucking scary.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. It gives us... Oh, Steve, that's amazing. Thank you so much. You go, try some. I go, oh, yeah, I will later. Oh,
Yeah, I'll munch these things. Yeah, give them to a homeless person.
I throw them on a bit of grass on the way home from the pub. Like, foxes will enjoy it, do you know what I mean? But fucking...
There's foxes roaming around your parks?
There's foxes roaming around the streets, dude.
You sound like you live in a dystopian nightmare. What the hell?
I mean, I kind of do. He just described Britain beautifully, So, 10 years away from V for Vendetta. Dude, yeah, there's foxes there's foxes on the fucking street. I don't know where they come from. I see them cross the road all the time. I love a fox. I see them, I go, Foxy Loxy. And if they don't run away, that's when I kind of like, oh, shit.
So much for the idea of like cultural appropriation. The best Mexican food is Tex-Mex. The best Chinese food It's like American Chinese food, the stuff that they sell at takeouts and shit. You know, deep fried wontons and all sorts of wonderful things like that.
Yeah, good stuff.
You know?
But I don't get that.
What I came to find out when I love Italian food, but what I came to find out is that it's actually Napoleon, Naples Italian food that's been, you know, transplanted over to America. So yeah, cultural appropriation for the win, man. Why do you keep timing out St. Michael?
Because he called me Welsh.
Well, I know, but that's not a justified reason. If I could untime him, I would, man. What the hell?
Well, you can't, because it's not your fucking channel.
Well, I know, but I get called a furry all the time, and I don't time people out for it.
Well, maybe you should. If anyone calls Polly a furry in my chat, I'm timing him out. I'm timing him out.
I came to find out that that's true of Australia as well. All the stuff that they got tacos down in Australia, and it's everything Mexican that they have is actually Tex-Mex, and it's great. You know, you don't have to deal with
Bring it on, man. I mean, what do they call it? Fusion. It's fusion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go with that. I brought up Steve. I want the white boy Chinese food again. Stop giving me fucking pak choy and fucking fish chin. Give me the good stuff again, man. I miss being fat. Right, let's get back to the news. Yeah, who's abusing librarians, man? And why? You think library, right? You don't tend to think of the type of hooligan that is going to get tanked up on 8 fucking bottles of Stella and be like, right, let's go get a book. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's not the same. It's not the same. Who's doing it? Oh, God. I was about to time out Shiru, but I almost gave him a wrench. That was close. Ooh, didn't want to go in that way, Shiru. Fuck it up. Right, let's move on. Minneapolis violence interrupter threatens violence to city council over funding. I just love a good bit of irony. What is violence interrupter? It's a pastor who has been, you know, your various clubs, your anti-violence clubs and everything like, hey, feel like hitting your wife? Maybe don't. And he was getting... He's getting funding and such in regards to this, and then they cut the funding. So this anti-violence person said, if you don't give us back the funding, I'm going to fuck you up, motherfucker. And it worked.
They are a furry. Tip $2. Thank you, they are a furry.
Who was that? Who was that in the chat? Make yourself known, you fucking coward.
That's not what they actually called themselves, but I'm not stupid. I know when I'm being baited into being clipped. It said the personal reference. They are a furry, and I'm not dumb. I'm just slow. It's different.
This is very different things.
That reminds me. Somebody earlier on in chat asked me if I use a horgon or a pineapple. I use a horgon.
I use a pineapple. Misfit says Polly is a fuzzy. It's not the same as a furry. All right, you're on a technicality. Mentrex says only a Welshman would time out people. Oh, he's got me.
So you don't get the joke, Horgon. It's a Star Trek thing. You just don't.
I'm a Star Trek thing.
Well, okay, so Star Trek Next Generation. Remember when they went to the planet Risa, the pleasure planet, the little wooden statues. That if you carry one in public, you have a Horgon. It means you're seeking Jamahalron. This is
the
really
words,
inside nerdery, man. Don't worry about it.
Is that like when the Vulcans feeling horny and they do Krav Maga? The Pomfar.
Pomfar. Like they do Israeli martial arts. What?
Yeah. Oh, no, I was getting confused with the Jews and Klingons. I think.
Well, actually, if you think about it, you know the Vulcan salute, the split finger thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That Leonard Nimoy, who was Jewish upbringing, they actually took that out of a Orthodox Jewish religious ceremony that they do. That when you're supposed to have your eyes down, is like he's holding his hands up in this thing because that hand shape is in the letter of the Hebrew letter Shem.
No,
I believe that it is. Yeah.
Oh.
So if you think about it, when they're doing the neck pinch, they might be doing it in the shape of that Shem. So it kind of is an Israeli martial art by extension. You see how I got there? I had to reach.
And that's where we get the prosper part from Live Long and Prosper. Thank you, Israel. Thank you, Judaism. Fantastic work. Jesus. Right. Oh, I got some sad news, everyone. I got some sad news. Duolingo Owl's dead. the owl from Duolingo. The app for learning other languages.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right,
Yeah.
Duolingo has announced the death of Duo the owl. Its make-believe mascot, saying he had many enemies. They've actually said he's dead. They said he probably died waiting for you to do your lesson, but what do we know? Right? They've actually killed off the owl. Well, but they said he's dead, but they've also implied that he was... Well, they said mysteriously died, and cause of death has not been determined. They said it's with great sorrow that we announce the passing of our beloved mascot, Duo the owl. For years, he tirelessly reminded millions to do their language lessons, sometimes with gentle nudges, sometimes with sheer, unhinged persistence. But even the most relentless of birds can only take so much. They said on X, formerly known as Twitter, on Tuesday, we're currently investigating Jimmy, but did not elaborate. They said we're aware he had many enemies. To be honest, he probably died waiting for you to do your lesson, but what do we know? The company jokingly encouraged users to share their credit card number so we can automatically sign you up for Duolingo Max in his memory. They said if anyone has any information, then to hit them up on Twitter. Oh, St. Michael says, Polly saying, who is an awful pun. Ah, do you know what? I completely that went right over my bald head. Boom! Awful pun. Right there. Guys, all we're missing right now is a fucking massive donation. And on this, the Times of Valen, everybody gets laid. You gotta get in there quick, because we ain't got long left, guys. We ain't got long left. But
you know
it's
what I just realized? Is it half your age plus 7?
Yeah.
The special lady in my life. That's she nails that exactly. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. You're riding the crest of the wave there, buddy.
What's that?
You're riding the crest of the wave. You're living the dream.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Actually, hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Oh. So, how you doing, chat? While he's not here, someone drop $1,000 just to fuck him off. I mean, no, don't do that, obviously. Actually, no, do that. But only if you got $1,000 spare. And I don't think there's such things, a spare $1,000. So, just between you and me, guys, I get you. What I'll do with that is I'll buy a painting and I won't let him touch it. Yeah. How'd you like that? As I say, though, we're just one square away right there, guys. Fucking massive donation. Since he said who when I said about the owl, which, oh, shame on me that I completely missed that. I feel bad. St. Michael says Polly has a special lady. Is it Drunkle in a wig? That's Barbara. What? Don't wake her up, for fuck's sake. She's the special lady in my life, but unfortunately she's not mine. She just works for me. She's currently rocking with the fedora-wearing uncle who, he's still around. You won't see him very often unless you come over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays, in which case, a whole fucking plethora of voices get used over there, most of which, actually, you can request if you've got the channel points. Speaking of which, don't forget, guys, on the 23rd of February of this month, we've got round 2 of Season 3 of the Jackbox Olympics, which you're going to want to get in on, guys. It's the Olympics because you can win a prize. The prize, which St. Michael has won in Season 2. I'm waiting for Sinatra to go to his PO box so he can send it to you there, St. Michael. But don't worry, because I also put some sweets in there. He's got some Rancho's fruit pastels. So once I told him about that, I think I just heard him just scuttle away from his chair and run straight to the post office. Because that man loves his fucking fruit pastels, guys. He loves his fruit pastels. Right, carrying on with the news. Now, unfortunately, the Duolingo owl, yes, he has been killed. And they said they don't know what's going on with that. But there has been an update since then. Duolingo owl dead, killed by Cybertruck. Yeah. That's what they're saying. Now, I don't know if the Cybertruck ran him over and just pulled a gun out on him or anything like that, you know? No, but is that, I don't mean to wax conspiratorial with you white devils right here. But I'm guessing this because there's been a whole, since Elon did his Roman salute or my heart goes out to you and shit like that, I don't know. But this is tinfoil hat territory. Well, not really, because it's not really a massive thing. It's just what I'm thinking is going to happen. This is Duolingo saying we are leaving Twitter and going to Blue Sky Social.
You're going to Blue Sky?
No, I mean I could actually. Maybe I should. That's a Twitter that I'm not banned from. No, so the previous article, right? Duolingo owl dead, right? And they said, well, we don't know how he died, right? But then they said he was killed by Cybertruck, which of course, Cybertruck, Tesla, Elon Musk. So they announced on Twitter that the Duolingo owl's dead, and now they said he'd been killed by a Cybertruck. Now I think this is them going, we're leaving Twitter and going to Blue Sky. No? I might be looking too far into this, do you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, people when they leave Twitter, they don't just leave Twitter. They go, I'm leaving Twitter. They let everyone know, and then they pause so people can applaud. ain't no one applauding. John,
I've heard some wonderful things about Blue Sky. I've seen a whole bunch of screen captures where half of anything that you click on will be, this link has been banned because of violating our community standards in terms of sensitivity for SA or whatever. And it's you go in the Wayback Machine and find out, and it's like the supposed reference to SA it made was somebody using harsh language.
Yeah, thank you, feminists. This
it's
is
just one giant ban fest over there.
So, HBO is doing a Harry Potter series, and who might be playing Dumbledore? Only John motherfucking Lithgow.
Oh.
Huh?
But he's gay.
Well, Dumbledore or John Lithgow?
Well, I don't know about John Lithgow, but I know Dumbledore's gay.
Well,
is John
was
Lithgow
gay.
coming out? Is that what's going on here?
Well, I mean, the thing is, John Lithgow, absolutely astounding actor. As the Trinity Killer, was amazing in that particular season of Dexter. Best season, as far as I didn't really fucking bother after that, because it was just that good.
It was so good, I won't watch anything else. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, it jumped the shark in terms of quality. Like there's no way it could get any better than that. Let alone as good, let alone better. But now John Lithgow to play Dumbledore, fucking sign me up. Now, there's a couple of reasons. Well, I don't think it's a good idea. Right, first off, he's American.
Right.
I don't think it's a very British thing. Is Harry Potter, isn't it? But okay, if anyone can handle that, it's going to be him. Secondly, he is 79 years old, and this is a 10-year project. So, we already had one Dumbledore die during the fucking movies, mate. Now, as much as I'd love to see it, is it the right move? 79 years old, he'd be doing it until he's fucking 89? Is he going to get to 89? That is a ripe number. Is he going to be working at 89? Don't die, John. We love you. What do you think, Polly? Dumbledore? John Lithgow? Because he's got an underlying...
I don't know. There's plenty of Americans who can play Brits just fine. Do they have to be native-born Brits? Why are you being such a purist?
Because this is... If I'm going to be purist about anything, it's going to be about this. I think... Because, a British cast for a British show. What's wrong with that? And Americans playing English is not... You don't... I mean, you do fine, but you don't nail it. English playing Americans... Oh, we blow it out of fucking water, mate. Look at fucking Dr. House, Hugh Laurie. Amazing. And the director for House went, no, I want an American to play the Doctor. And then fucking Hugh Laurie's audition tape came up, and he went, see, now that's what I mean. A proper American actor. He's fucking English. And he nailed it. Joshua Montgomery agrees with me, so that means I'm speaking the truth. And on to our titular article of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the AAA meeting number 579 is brought to you by the tagline, Died of Dead. Because local man dies at work from injuries not compatible with life.
What?
Could you...
Well, yeah, I mean, every injury is. I don't...
Yeah, right. Look, could you possibly say less about what happened there? Injuries not compatible with life. He died of dead. It doesn't really, that's all we know, right? Marshall County Coroner's Office reported a workplace fatality. Okay, that's the most we know. At the Hoosier and Rubber Corp on the morning of February 7th, right? A report was made for an unresponsive male trapped in a machine. All right, okay, that's not good. That's not good. Misfit says decapitation. But here's the thing, right? So according to St. John's Hospital clinical resources, injuries where the state of body is incompatible with life include extensive trauma that has caused decapitation, severance of the torso, disruption of a vital organ, e.g. brain, or fragmentation of the body. It can also mean well-established decomposition that has caused extensive discoloration of the skin, bloating of the body, and in some cases, larval infestation and partial exposure of bones or advanced decomposition that has exposed most of the skeleton, so-called skeletal remains. Incompatible with life. Right at the end, right? An investigation is ongoing and an autopsy will be performed on Saturday. Right, so you've just used the word decapitation and autopsy. Like the doctor's going to be stood there going, I think I know what it is.
Yeah. Just a head on a gurney. My years of medical inquiry lead me to believe this person is dead.
We don't need to bring in fucking Dick Van Dyke for this one, mate. I think we know what's going on, don't we? Injuries not compatible with life. And you may now consider yourself newsed.
Newsed!
News! Right, Polly. Let's have a couple of questions before we get the fuck out of here. People in the chat, if you have any questions for myself or Polly Dubbenstein, whack them in the chat and we may bestow our attention upon you. Polly, I've got a quick question for you, motherfucker.
Is it actually quick?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
What time's Noir Bar?
Noir Bar is going to be
awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be at awesome o'clock.
Oh.
I haven't double checked with everybody, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be happening at 11:30 or midnight tonight. So let's go midnight.
All right, yeah, okay. So about 4.5 hours, guys.
Yeah.
4.5 hours to 5.5 hours. Keep an eye on the old watch page. If you've not already, then make sure you hit that bell button on the Polydub channel so you get notifications. Presumably.
No, EST. EST.
All right, so
it's right there.
All right, in a bit. Yeah, EST. Right, okay, yeah. Right, in the chat we've got St. Michael says put some glasses. This man lost his head. Presumably followed by ow, bam, bam, bam. Avocat says sometimes they explode, sometimes they just fall off. If we know anything about JFK, that is true. Steve Day says, how the hell are you, Drunksly? Well, thank you for asking, Steve Dave. I am lonely and sober, and I can only take care of one of those tonight. Oh, Gulf City has just called you a furry there, Polly. I'm just going to... Look, I'm a man of my word, and he's timed out. For 24 hours! That's it. You come after my co-host, you come after me.
86,000 seconds. You did the math on that, did you?
He's done. He's fucking done. Well, I'm not streaming on YouTube until Monday, so fuck it. It's fine, Gulf City Peterbilt.
It's sort of a perfunctory timeout, but yeah. Right.
It's just ceremonial, isn't it? Patio Furniture says, do you recognise the foxes in the basilica in the basement? I do not recognise the foxes in the basilica in the basement. Alex says, I need me a Noir Bar tonight. Can't sleep without a good show. You fucker. You just had a good show. Divine Potion says, do they have whales in Wales? Well, some of the girls I've hung out with over there, yes, they definitely do. Well, that's it then, guys. This show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go impersonating a doctor just yet. We're going to be back on Monday, right here on the Drunken Uncle channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, with news and banter that will make you literally die. In between then, you can find me over on twitch.tv/drunkenplace for some epic gamage. I know I wasn't there today, guys, I know. I decided to have an hour's nap anyway, because it was leg day and I was fucking tired. But tomorrow, Shanghai Saturday with a bit of sleeping dogs, and we're just going to have a cheeky run around the block on Sunday with a little bit of Jackbox, some games that we can't play during the Olympics. It's going to be fun, and you're going to want to be there. While you're there, be sure to check out Snatcher_says and Polly_dub. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you to my esteemed co-host, Polydub. Thank you for
me.
Yeah, it's you. Thank you for all the generous donations. Oh, yeah, I was just making sure. No, I thought another one was coming in then. Ah, wishful thinking. Thank you for all the generous donations. And don't die of dead.
No, don't.
Just don't. Just don't! We need you.